Hello, Home Office. It's Aussie Villain. Yeah, look, I'm trying to apply for Jacob Gill's work permit. Reapply, correct, yeah. Well, you know what they say, 8th time's a charm. Yeah, well, he's playing in Germany now, so approved. You better not be screwing with me, mate. I know how you immigration people love a laugh. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 13, Episode 5, and today it's a Champions League doubleheader. Inter, after our disgraceful performance against them away from home, we host them in the first game, and then we'll skip ahead to an away game at Dortmund. It could be a long episode in terms of results, but hopefully if we can put in some good performances, that'll be a nice thing, won't it? But the big news since last episode is Jacob Gill has finally been given his work permit, so he'll be coming back. Hopefully we can get him back at Christmas. We should be able to recall him, but that's absolutely huge. We sent him out on loan to Arminia Bielefeld in the Bundesliga. Playing in the Bundesliga should have been enough to get him his work permit, and as it turns out, it has been enough to get him that work permit. So he could be huge for us if we're still in Europe after Christmas. He shouldn't be cup tied, and yeah, like I say, it could be absolutely massive. He's got 2 goals from 7 appearances in the Bundesliga, so what's that, 1 in 3, 1 in 4, which, considering, I think, Arminia Bielefeld are going to be struggling in the league. They're bottom of the league. So, I mean, that's not the worst, is it? So there we go. Massive thing for us that Jacob Gill is, well, he's going to be officially a welder in about a month, 2 months' time when the January window opens. Now, there's 3 games to catch you up on since last episode, so let's get to those. The first one was in the Caramel Wafer Cup against Greenock Morton. Let's see how we did. We took an early lead when Aussie Omer's pass was well finished by McKay. Budgie squared it for McCracken to make it 2-0 at half-time. Before Napoleon got our third. And our fourth. Before a McKay knockdown gave McCracken our fifth. So there we go, into the next round, which is excellent. The front 4 in this, they were all quite brilliant, to be honest. It was a good all-round performance. McCracken with a double, Napoleon with a double, and McKay with a goal and the 2 knockdown for assists as well. Yeah, excellent stuff. Into the semi-finals or quarter-finals, I forget who it is we've got now. We'll check in just a second. The next game, we were back in the league against Carrick Rangers. Let's see how that went. Resnicek's pass was well finished by Lake to put us in front. Carrick Rangers pulled level before McDade's safe shot fell for Scully to restore our lead. And Resnicek crossed for Scully to get his second before half-time. Lake's cross was cleared into McDade for our fourth, before Resnicek and Lake combined to get our fifth. Now, the level of opposition is going to be a caveat to this, but Resnicek, for the first time, I think, ran the show for us. And he was quite brilliant, really was. Scully and Lake, the 2 wide players with goals. McDade knew nothing about his, to be fair, but he got a goal as well. And it was a performance that we really did kick on after they equalised. Not that we particularly were playing badly before that, but it just seemed to inspire us, and second half in particular. Yeah, we were quite good in this one. Last game to catch you up on was again in the league against Crusaders. So let's see how that went. McDade gave us the lead, and then combined with Budgie to get his second after 8 minutes. Before returning the favour for Budgie to get his first goal for the Welders. Andrew Ellis got our fourth just after half-time. Before McDade completed his hat-trick. And Vogler got his first goal for the club. So absolutely brilliant. McDade with a hat-trick. Budgie looked really good playing out there on wide right. Vogler with the first goal for the club. The only disappointment was Richard, to be fair. And, well, I mean, we'll give him a bad game every now and again, won't we? So that was a really good performance. It is Larne in the quarter-final of the Caramel Wafer Cup. You can see all the other games there. They all take place in between the 2 Champions League games. And we're just going to skip straight over them because that's how little we care about them. So Glentoran in the other 2 cups there as well. The only one we really care about a little bit is the actual Irish Cup, and that hasn't started for us yet. So a quick look at how everything stands. We are 1 point back of Larne. Same amount of games played. We have a very superior goal difference, so that's all looking good. But this is what we're worried about today. It is Champions League football. It was disappointing. I'm recording this before the last episode's gone out. I'm sure you guys will be just as disappointed as I was. So yeah, we just need to make sure that we keep Dinamo Zagreb behind us, don't we? But let's have a look and see what we're doing. We have, hopefully anyway, learnt some lessons. The scouting report last time said they were a controlled possession side, so we played a high line trying to stop, give them less space to control possession in, I suppose. And this time we're being told that they're a wing team, but they're playing with inverted wingers, so we're going to try. It tends to defend narrowly. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, so this is how we're going to play it this time. This is the team we're sending out. Zanetti in goal now. As a reminder, Ellis, who would normally be playing left back for us, he is suspended for this one, as is Joe Kidd. So neither of those two are available. So it's going to be Abbott, Potoknik coming in for the two suspended players with Martin and Hill. A little bit of a rejig in midfield. Lutit as a defensive midfielder with Resnicek and Armstrong in midfield a little bit further, a little bit deeper, I should say, for Armstrong. Scully and McKay will go out wide. McCracken will get another McCracken at starting and leading the line for us. And let's hope he did better than he did in the San Siro. So a few different names there, I think. And I mean, now Enrique, for example, I don't know if these guys are stronger players that are coming in, or if maybe Mr. Neil Lennon, and how he's at Inter, I'm not sure, but maybe underestimating us a little bit after that last one. Let's go out there, cause an upset. I think I could maybe get on board with that. We need to be better than we were last time, though I do tend to like to take pressure off in the Champions League, don't I? And here we go, Windsor Park. It's a sellout in the away end. I mean, the away end is pretty much three-quarters of the stadium, I think, and we've just got the one side. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure our Welders fans will be in full voice for this one, all the plastics that have shown up for Europe. And yeah, big game. A big game, not necessarily, we're not going to overturn the head-to-head against Inter, even if we win this, that's for sure. We're not going to, it was at 6-1, it's depressing. So there's really not too much to play for other than pride, to be honest. And, well, you never know, I suppose. If we were to beat them here, maybe take a point against Dortmund, or beat Zagreb, maybe it could still happen. Resnicek being a little bit lazy there. And here goes Mason Greenwood. Now, he destroyed us in the San Siro. Oh, and Zanetti's made a save there. He's almost destroyed us here as well. Let's give them an encourage. We have done a session on defending free kicks, not corners, though. But Toknik gets ahead to that. And let's hope we can go and win this ball back. We have. Has it fallen for McCracken? Not quite. Bit of a long old scrappy highlight here though now. Roy Hill giving me a minor heart attack. But he clears it away and that ends the highlight. And Inter now starting with possession. Can we go and win it back? Lutit should be screening the back four, not that far up. But that's overhit pass. Zanetti falls on it spectacularly. And let's see what becomes of this now. Ball forward. Oh, we've got to be better in possession, guys. We can't just give it back to him, but Roy Hill wins it back. Armstrong to that guy. Here we go with McCracken. McCracken! Oh, it was a well-struck effort. But the Inter goalkeeper was equal to it. But a shot in anger. And let's give them some more encouragement here. If, and hypothetically, it is an if, but if we could take a point from this, it would be huge, wouldn't it? Apart from anything, just overturning what was an abysmal performance from us. Oh, and that is still there for us, and Hill is having an unusually solid game for him. Not quite sure what he was doing there, but the highlight ended, so I'm sure it's fine. Let's give it a focus. Can we get to half-time with the scores tied at 0-0? Hill with a throw-in for Scully. Scully in there for Resnicek. And it is not... Oh, Jesus, that was close. And it was that the highlights? No, it wasn't, it looks like. It was. Oh, give it to us, ref. I tell you what, the Inter manager needs to be giving a focus shot if that's what they're going to do. Very, very close indeed. Dortmund has taken the lead against Zagreb. We want Dortmund to win that, don't we? Because realistically, we're fighting Zagreb for third, and we want them. They've already taken a point off Dortmund. We'd rather they didn't get. Abbott gets there first. Here we go with McKay. We know he's a bright spark. He finds McCracken. McCracken! Was it on target? The goalkeeper, I think, maybe made that save look a little bit more spectacular than it needed to be. But is the highlight going to continue here? Armstrong for Scully. Can Scully pull it back? We've got men in the box. He goes past his men. Oh, it's blocked away. Penalty, is it? Is it going to be a foul on Scully, perhaps? The ref is going to have a look. This would be huge if we could get a penalty just before half-time. Surely it is. Why would you blow it up otherwise? We still had a chance to get a secondary cross in. I don't know who's going to take it. Oh, it's no penalty. Look. So he's blown it back for that initial foul, which was outside the penalty area. Is that what's happened there? Resnicek hacks that clear, but still the danger is there. Comes back in. Keep your heads here, boys. Keep your heads. Potoknik is supposed to be a centre-back, not a headless chicken. Potoknik, get in the back line. Armstrong wins it back. Here we go, McCracken. Scully to McKay, who's in. Can McKay find a finish? He's taken a long time. It's still there. It's hit the post. It's still bouncing around. And eventually the goalkeeper has it. And that will be half-time. And we have finished that. Well, we've been the better team. What do we say to that? No pressure, I suppose. Nothing to lose here. Go out there, give it your best shot. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them. And just try and get back out there. Armstrong only playing a 6-4. It's an unusual role for him, though. He's usually, well, we know he's usually a bit further forward than where he is right now. Let's give them some encouragement. And see if we can just keep it tight. That's all we've got to do, isn't it? Just keep it tight. And if we were to get another chance, hopefully take it. Who's on the bench we might want to give some game time to here? Armstrong's only playing a 6-3. We're going to bring Jeffrey Atwell on for him then. Looking at Scully, we could take Scully off for Brady. And give Brady a chance wide right. Considering we had to take out, Ellis and Kidd, who are usually two of the more reliable defenders in our backline, out for this one as well. It's kind of an extra special performance from us, to be honest. We'll give it a focus now. Atwell over a free kick. Could we have one moment of magic? Oh, he's gone down. It's got to be a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. Surely this time. And we're in the 82nd minute. I have no idea who's going to take it. Picasso's not on the pitch. It is a penalty. It's going to be Resnicek. No idea if he can take a penalty or not. Come on, Rez. Come on, mate. Stuck it away, and we're beating Inter Milan 1-0. What a performance this has been. What a turnaround this has been. Let's just go back to balance for a second here. Resnicek with a wonderful penalty. And, well, now we have the old, what do we do? Panic moment. Focus, boys. Focus, focus, focus. They've gone more defensive for some reason. And we're getting into stoppage time. And we have to go and close this thing down. All right, so that's all good. I mean, I'm in shock. Absolute shock. All right. I guess we hit play. We go ultra defensive. Oh, no, don't. It's away. What a header that is from Resnicek. He is really good in the air, got a good jumping reach, which is one of the reasons that I signed him, to be honest. We know that it's been a weakness of ours. Oh, go away. How has that happened? What a strike that is. And it's 1-1. And I mean, Atwell's covering for Hill at right back. I don't know there's much we could have done about it. Encourage them. Oh, let's not throw it away, boys. Let's not throw it away. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, for sake, that was close. And I'll tell you what, 1-1 is not bad. That cancels out the point that Zagreb got at home to Dortmund. But it could have been so much better, couldn't it? Oh, we were so close. So Dortmund have beaten Zagreb. So we've got our 3-point gap over them again. That essentially ends our interest in the Champions League now. But, we should have. So there we go. It's a 1-1 draw with Inter. It's a wonderful result. Let's not pretend it's not. But we were so close, and what a goal it was as well. Guys, wait right there. I'll play through these other games. We'll be back for Dortmund And we've already got a point more than I thought we'd get this episode, so let's see if we can add to that. Okay, welcome back. We're getting ready to go to Dortmund, but before that, we have got the Irish Champions Cup draw. Again, it will be our annual contest against Dundalk, apparently. I mean, I have that league loaded up. It must be, let's go here, Electricity League, whatever it's called. And, yeah, I mean, they're winning it almost as comfortably as we are, aren't they? So, it'll be Dundalk again, so that's something to look forward to, and... yeah, we'll see what happens if we can beat them again for a third consecutive... It would be a third year, I think, in a row, wouldn't it? Yeah. Now, there are obviously games to catch you up on in between since the Inter game, of course. Let's go and start that with our game in the league against Ballina Millard. McDade was left unmarked to give us a first-half lead. Napoleon had an age to turn and get our second after half-time, before Brady crossed for Lake to make it 3-0. McDade added a fourth, and Lake crossed for Brady to make it 5-0 in stoppage time. So there we go, comfortable as you like. They were not a great side, to be honest. You can see everybody played well, and it was comfortable. It really, really was. Next up, it was Glentoran. This was the League Cup, I believe. League Cup, I think we're up to the quarterfinals, so let's see how we did. Monaghan crossed for Lake to give us the lead. Glentoran pulled level. And then took a lead into half-time. Hill crossed for Lake to draw us level early in the second half, before Scully sealed the tie in extra time. So we got there in the end. It was one of these games, you can see from the XG tracker, that we should have won more comfortably. Gary Turpie made his return from injury. He was not the most accurate in front of goal, but again, coming back from injury, we'll give him that one. You can see match sharpness is still, even after that game, quite low. And this was during an international break as well, so it's a little bit of a, we gave Bargy a game at right wing, we gave Barr a game at left back. Still don't think there's going to be a future for him. His contract's up at the end of the year, so we'll let him go. But yeah, ultimately, as I say, we got there in the end, and I suppose that is the main thing. Next up, it was the Caramel Wafer Cup. It was Larne, it was the quarterfinal. Let's see how it went. We went ahead when some nice passing was finished by Picasso. Larne drew level in the second half. But Vogler restored our lead, before Napoleon played in Picasso to seal the tie. So this was a tough game. I've got to give Larne credit. I feel like they do, even though we are the better team at this point, they do give us a tough time of things. Picasso missed a penalty as well, which obviously isn't ideal, but of course he was his return from injury, so good to see him get 2 from open play. And yeah, again, it was more or less the same side that we put out against Glentoran in the previous game, again, just because it was an international break. But you can see from the XG tracker, once we had that penalty, we missed it. Was it a missed penalty? It must have been the missed penalty. But anyway, it was quite good after that. We definitely finished the stronger side. Next up, it was a semi-final, a chance of a first final of the year. It was Glentoran again, the County Antrim Shield. Let's see how it went. Picasso put us ahead, and then doubled a lead at half-time, before sealing the tie and his hat-trick in stoppage time. And then he got injured. Unbelievable. Picasso is out again. This time a stub toe. It's not a serious injury. He will be, he could in theory play this game against Dortmund, but yeah, we'll put him on the bench. I always feel like injured players don't play well anyway. But the game itself, it was a lot more comfortable than the game was in the what was the other one we played in, the League Cup. But I think a lot of that was just down to Picasso looking sharp in front of goal. Yeah, you can see the team that we played. Again, not necessarily our full strength, strongest team, but we're trying to give as many players game time as we can, keep their sharpness up ahead of the Champions League games as well. So there we go. Now in the final, it will be Lingfield. We have a quick update of the competitions. We have gone back to the top of the league now. No more game in hands or games to be played by anybody. Everybody's played 13, and we are 2 points clear with a massive goal difference favoritism there as well. We have Dundee United in the semi-final of the Caramel Wafer Cup. As I said, Dundalk in the Irish Champions Cup, and then Lingfield in the semi-final of the League Cup and also the final of the County Antrim Shield. So we have some silverware potentially to come in future episodes, but today it's all about European glory, and it is Dortmund that we are about to face. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against them. It is a 4-2-3-1 that we're expecting, and let's have a look at the team we're sending out. We're going more or less what we did against Inter. It's Zanetti in goal, Ellis, Kidd, Martin, and Hills. So our first choice back four. Lutit with Resnashek and Armstrong in midfield. Scully and McKay go down the wings. McCracken gets the start up top. Not ideal. I would prefer Picasso be up there, but like I say, he's on the bench if we need him. Him and his stub toe, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Jude Bellingham, obviously, with Tete. He's a real player. He starts in China, I think, doesn't he? Anyway, maybe I'm thinking of somebody different. There's a few names there that I recognize from real life. Hesse, that can't be the Hesse, can it? Surely. But let's have a look here. What do we want to say with the underdogs? Let's go cause an upset. I mean, that worked against Inter, didn't it? So let's try again. We'll point our finger, say we have faith in them to make the difference, and see how we get on. But yeah, I mean, a last away game. We could, in theory, we could seal our progress into the Europa League here if we were to take a point. And obviously, if we were to better Dinamo Zagreb's result against Inter. I am a little bit nervous that Zagreb did take a point off of Dortmund. Could they do the same thing to Inter? But yeah, I mean, if all things end the same here, presumably both teams lose, it will all come down to the game against Zagreb at home, of course, having beaten them away, and we'll just need to avoid defeat, and we will be into the Europa League, which will be important for us. Now we've got what we do here, defending to do. Tete stands over a free kick. Zanetti can't keep it out. And having scored 2 set-piece goals against us at our place, they've scored 1 now at their place. And it's so frustrating, isn't it? I don't know there's too much Zanetti could have done. It's not right in the corner, but it's not far away. And that's, well, yeah, not the ideal start for us, is it? But it is just one shot. It's just one goal. We can get that back in a second. But it's frustrating nonetheless, isn't it? Let's keep giving them encouragement. I don't like that we're looking anxious. We have options on the bench to change things if we need to. So we won't be afraid to do that. Latit is looking... Well, he's the main one that's looking anxious, isn't he? And here we go. First half stoppage time. I keep thinking we're the team in yellow. It's confusing the hell out of me. But here we go with Dortmund coming forward. We don't want to concede a second goal. And thankfully we haven't. And there we go. That is half-time. 1-0. The difference is that free kick goal. I think we just take pressure off. There's nothing to lose here, boys. Go out there, give it your best shot, and just see where that leaves us. McCracken only playing a 6.4. We've got a highlight. I'm wondering if we want to try and exploit the flanks here. They're a gegenpress side. I don't like Latit in there on a booking. Oh, let's try to demand more. Let's pressurize them. I wonder if we want to... Let's try raising the tempo, exploit the flanks. I wonder if we also want to hit early crosses, actually. McCracken is not the best in the air, but he's not the worst. And he does have decent movement and all that kind of stuff. And Resnashek is injured. We'll bring Atwell on. Yeah. I'm increasingly wondering about Picasso coming on here. Here we go. All right, we are the white team. We've got to throw in an attacking area. Oh, it's not a penalty, but it will be a free kick in a very decent area. I mean, you don't really need VAR. I mean, look where McKay is. If this is a penalty, well, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's just say that. It feels a little bit like we're wasting our time here, but you never know. Maybe I'm seeing things very, very wrong. Let's hope I have. What's the decision? Penalty? We'll take it. Picasso's not on the field. Armstrong is going to take it. We've got a penalty against Inter to get a point. Could we do something similar? Armstrong has put it straight through the goalkeeper somehow. It's a third goal of the season. Sheer power. That's all it was. It was straight through him. We'll give him some praise. I'd like to see the foul again. I don't know why that was given. It looked like he was well and truly outside the area. But anyway, we don't care. We'll take it and run. And we've come straight back. That's not what we wanted, is it? 1-1. Are we only going to be level for a matter of seconds? I think what we learnt from that is that Armstrong is not a penalty taker as well. Just close your eyes and put your foot through it. McKay tracks his man nicely. Atwell, who of course has come on now for Resnashek. Atwell is a very good passer of the ball. As an attacking player, he's arguably better. Oh, and Sayanetti with a huge save. It's defensively where Atwell won't be as good. But let's hope he doesn't let us down. Ball in. It is away nicely by Ellis. Tete will pick it up, though. Scully is there. Scully is... Oh, excellent tackle. All right, looked a little bit lungy from behind, but we get away with it. Can he win it back again? And this time he gives away the free kick, and we know that that is not always the best of news for us, but we get away with it again. McCracken's looking nervous. I mean, if he gets a chance while he's looking nervous, he's probably not taking it, is he? So we'll bring on Picasso. He's got a stub toe, but let's hope that he looks nervous as well. Let's hope that that works out for us. I tell you what, I will take a point if the Football Manager gods would like to be so kind as to give it to us. Let's give them some more encouragement. We're into stoppage time. And, well, there we go. We've taken a point out of Dortmund. That is sensational. We've taken a point from Inter, a point from Dortmund, and assuming that Inter have beaten Zagreb, that's us through. And wouldn't you know it, Zagreb have drawn 0-0 with Inter. So it's in the end, it's a good thing we've got those 2 points. So it means that we just need to avoid defeat, make sure we could technically lose and make sure we still have the head-to-head. But there we no, we can't. We can't, because Inter have the head-to-head over us, don't they? Don't they? There's no way. The Resnachek injury, broken toe. We're having zero luck with injuries this season, aren't we? It's unbelievable. Oh, we are knocked out. There we go. So that's official. And, well, what we haven't done is secure ourselves a way out into the Europa League, a parachute, but we're in a fairly decent position. And it's just that one game, isn't it, against Inter that's destroyed our goal difference and makes the whole thing look a little bit disappointing. But Dortmund did not score against us from open play in 2 games. And I think that's something we can be proud of. We just need that cutting edge in front of goal, don't we? And obviously a little bit better defensively as well from a set piece. And a little bit like last season, you feel like this group was kind of there for us in a way. But if we beat Zagreb, 8 points, that's better than we did last year, where I think we got 7 in the end, didn't we? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time. We'll have the second leg of the Irish Cup final, Champions Final. So we could lift some silverware next episode. And then it will be everything on the line, European future, as we host Dinamo Zagreb. And as long as we don't lose, we'll be in Europe after Christmas. Take care.